Alrighty, let's get stuck in. Frolic boat. Now, the curious thing about the Frolic boat is I seem to remember this is one that doesn't actually have any achievements associated with it. You can clean it how you like. No first, no last, nothing of the sort. Kind of surprising. Kind of expected that it would be like clean the figurehead first or something like that. But no, they just didn't bother. It's kind of a shame. Because even a lot of the other vehicles do still have something. Ah, that's right, I've got to jump on top of the figurehead to get on top of the roof. I always like to think of it as a bit of a puzzle of seeing... Oh, hello, we've already got plot. Always a bit of a fun puzzle to see how you can navigate without using the tools provided. What on earth's going on in Muckingham? Well, that's for you to answer and for me to find out, I guess. The town with no cats. Okay. Yeah, scintillating story, this. And there's a lot of mould on this. We are going to need to red nozzle this the whole way, basically. We may as well just start with that and just work our way down completely with this. Now we can get the top of the trim at the same time. So what looks like a pretty small map is actually going to take a while, just because, yeah, ingrained stains and this washer do not get along. I mean, it gets through them. It's just slow. That's fine. Slow and steady. Oh, this trim has a bit around the top as well, that we want to make sure to get while we're up here, probably. Though we'll probably be able to get it from down below as well. But whatever we can from up here, we may as well. Might even go round again after we've finished the roof. Just come round again to spray down at the deck there, just to clear that off. It's much easier than when you're standing on it, because from here you've got a wider angle. What's the best angle for this? Kind of want to go like this, I think. You can actually see some of the defects of the bits that I've missed as well, assuming that is not stains on my monitor. I wonder whether or not just sticking with the yellow first is a good idea, because then I can see exactly what I need to get with the red, because otherwise it seems like it's cleaning away a lot, but I might be missing large amounts. Also might be a case of just doing like the middle third first, and then come around and do the sides separately, since I'm wanting to do the trim as well. Zoom, 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 zoom. It's basically like an inkjet printer, but in reverse. Should probably do this facing the other direction too, so that way I can actually see where I'm going. I don't know, working back towards me almost felt more intuitive than working away though. But this is how you'd want to do it, I think. So you're spraying stuff onto the dirty parts to loosen it up before you get there. Like a lot of this would just come off with the yellow nozzle, but I can see the ingrained bits underneath. Especially just the mould around the edges. Okay. Now let's just work our way around. This is definitely what I'd be listening to if I was actually doing this job. Something energetic to keep us going. Steady beat so you can just match your movements in time every now and then. Just keep working with the beat. It's like a silent disco but wet. Just this roof alone is almost 10%. Actually, probably, yeah, over 10% now by the time I've finished. So yeah, it's taking us a while to do this, just this roof bit, but, you know, we're 1/10 of the way there already for the entire level. Once again, this is basically the approaching Nirvana channel, it seems. I swear it's the Chili DM channel, not just approaching Nirvana, but it seems most of what they do is Chili DM. Which is fine by me. Just clean it to the edge from here, and then I'll just go along the edge specifically. canopy is almost done. There we go. Nice. Cool. That's nice to have out of the way. Let's do like the long extension so we get as much power as we can. Seems that just does not want to... Well, maybe that's not even a separate thing. It is. Cleat. Okay. Probably wants to be done like underneath or something instead. That's fine. So let's just do this from up here. Just, it feels easier to clean rather than when I'm standing on it, because that just makes it more difficult to get a good angle. Just get a much more even. Also, it means I can do the bits facing up that are directly below me. We're already getting really bad reflections. You'd think our power washing helmet visor thing would be polarized or something. Help cut down on glare. Get a good angle of the hat from down here, from up here as well. Oh, we're up to 20% already. Nice. Water pipeline is just the tip of the iceberg. Say so? What he's doing with all that water, this dodgy bit. He's making a giant swimming pool, and that's what he needs the frolic boat for. At least we don't need to wash the trailer as well. I'm surprised that these bits haven't been being cleaned. It'll just be an angle thing. Probably get a better angle of the figurehead standing on my van, actually. Oh, we can at least turbo away some of the bits around the edges. Back. Just stand on some hanging pixels here. The point of collision of your model is tiny, it seems. Which I like. I like they haven't made it like a massive big thing where you just overbalance and fall off features. You can just stand on this tiny little ledge around the canopy. So getting some of these bits down here is good because it's awkward standing in the bit down the bottom there. Now the gunwale I suspect has bits around the side as well, I guess. So if I get all of this from here, then when I'm down on the gunwale looking in, I only have to get the bits that are the other side. Assuming that I'm actually getting enough cleaning power. Even using the long extension, it seems like it's struggling a bit. Well, it's better than nothing. Can I do a similar thing over here? Not really. No, it's the wrong angle. Okay, let's ditch the extension. Oof. Let's get dazzled. Let's do these up close. I almost don't want to clean this figurehead because it's just going to blind me. these from the other side. Yep, sphere lead, sphere lead, and cleat. Good. You get to learn some nautical terms. Just getting the edge here. Probably don't need to worry too much about it, but just tidying up the edge, because if I'm going from underneath, I won't get a good angle looking down on this bit, just right on the edge here, where there's a bit of a seam. And if we get that cleat out of the way, that'll also be good, but I'll probably do that from the other side. There's also a little lip here that I should have been getting. I mean, the yellow will probably do fine for this bit around the edge, but the red just makes sure of it. Booming. Whatever the hell that is. It's that, obviously. So it's the deck wall. Ah, there's mould on it. And probably mould on the deck as well. Which we should probably not be cleaning now. We should leave it until we've done the wall, but whatever. There's no drainage point down here. There should be like a drainage hole off to the side. So what about the deck wall still needs to be complete? Is there like some angle underneath? Nope, that's flush. There'll be some like real tricky little, yeah, there we go, little mould spots just that are very difficult to see, especially in the shadows. Ditto with the deck area probably. Actually, I can see some of those. Just little superficial things that can't really see with the naked eye, but there we go. Whatever. Alright, we should do the bits above now. Should have done them first, but whatever. So now we're just splashing dirty water down on our good work, but meh. Thankfully the game doesn't care. Not sure if the canopy underside extends around any further, or if it's just this end. Might just be this end, and then there'll be a corresponding bit on the other side. Now I get the awkward angle of having to look in the other side. Unless they don't have like a water splatter effect on your visor, that would be annoying. Be interesting though. It would make sense. Cool, that's that bit. Ah, oops. I didn't realise I could just run out of the bit down there. Okay, canopy trim is going to be the whole way around, isn't it? So... oh, that's accidentally hit the turbo nozzle. And we're going to have the same sort of problem where there's just, you know, very hard to see little mould spots that it's just going to, there we go, punish me for. And I fell off. Ooh. Oh, the figurehead even extends onto the front. Okay. We'll save the rest of the figurehead for last, but we'll just clean a little bit around it now with the yellow. We're going to need the red to do it properly. Ah. The fact there's no railing or anything around the boat is really annoying. Yes, yes, just don't run, I know. Clear off this trim piece. There we go. Didn't even need me to do the rest of it. That's cool. I could just do some yellow over this, but I'm guessing there's a lot of mould underneath here. Yup. Apparently not rust or anything on the window frame though. But there is something on the window itself that the yellow doesn't get. Go figure. So I may as well just use the red. Nice. Double thing. It's always weird. Sometimes the doorknobs are separate, sometimes they're just part of the door. Cabin pillar, I'm guessing has another side to it as well. Oh, sorry, we got the window frame of that one already. Yay, door done. There is a door frame, okay. So the door frame probably needs me to go around it a bit more carefully. Oh, there's the walls, that's good. And probably the same on this side. And this side. What am I missing? Bit of turbo action up the top, maybe? There we go. Gotcha. Is that everything at the back here now? I think so. Excellent. Can of the trim. I could probably also just go off the boat down the bottom, get everything that I can looking up, and then worry about coming on here to get the bottom edge of it all. Or vice versa, do the bottom edge from up here. It's counterintuitive to an extent, but underneath bit of this canopy trim. How filthy are you? Very. Okay, yeah, we're pretty much just 100% mould on this. As in every bit has some mould that needs the red. So I just can't get away with the yellow alone anywhere. So that's what makes this map slow. I don't know if I did the whole way along around here. I don't think I did. I did along the other side, but not along this side. It's that combing bit. This is the bit that I definitely can't get from down below. At least not easily. It's also the bit that I should be leaving until after doing all the rest of the walls, but hey, whatever. I was hoping it was going to ding for me. What am I missing on the rest of the combing then, I wonder? It's probably the inside down the end there. That's fine. Canopy pillar. And check my phone messages. Of course, it's just my cell phone provider. Funneling the water, some billionaire guy running an illicit mining rig. Better not be Blake Thrust. We like him. He has a cool name and a cool jet. Is it related to the missing cats? I'll be honest with you, mate. I don't care. I'm just here to clean. I wish instead of having a ladder that you leant against things, you had like a little cherry picker sort of moving platform that you could actually height adjust. Kind of like scaffolding, but more versatile. Because the annoying thing about the scaffolding is having to get off and move it all the time, and same thing with the ladders. It's having to actually jump off it, move it to another position and stuff. Be nice if they'd actually put in a little vehicle. Be hell in multiplayer though. You'd have to make it that only the host had the ability to actually control it or something, I think. Oh, well, this is an interesting angle to be on. We're walking in the air. What more is there on this window frame? This side. There we go. Mosquito. Dead. Not a fan of mosquitoes. But at least they fly slowly. Get what we can from this angle, so that way we're hopefully covered for when we go the other side. It's hard to tell what's dirty and what's reflection, unfortunately. Common problem in this game. Nice. Got the window frame already. Didn't even have to do this side of it. But not the window itself, apparently. I don't know what we're missing on the window itself, but apparently something. That's a bit annoying. I was expecting to get the window, but not the window frame. There we go. Just a little bit down the side there. And now the cabin wall, I'm going to have to probably crouch for the rest. Well, that's the pillar done. That's good. A turbo maybe to get underneath. Yeah, there we go. Pillar. Nice. Should be using the turbo along here too, actually. Can't actually tell if it's a lip underneath or not. Alright, up we go again. Do a bit of turbo action along the top. So hopefully we get a little bit of back spray as well. Nice. You have to go a bit slower when using the turbo ideally, but it basically just prevents you having to go over it twice anyway, so kind of works out. Come on, window. So close. It'll be probably on this side anyway. Maybe not. Alright. Yes, there we go. And now the window frame. Turns out the turbo didn't do really what I wanted it to do anyway. Cool, but that got that. That pillar is also done. So now it's just this pillow. Pillar. I wouldn't want to rest my head on this. Pillar actually extends a little bit inside as well. Alright, so time to get the inside of this all sorted. How does it get so filthy inside here? What have you done to this? Was it sunk? What have you done to your boat? I'm not sure if it fully explained why it was so filthy. This is not just it sitting inside for ages, this is, yeah, it's been at the bottom of a lake or something. I honestly expected that that little trim bit would have been given to me by now. There we go. What I probably actually want to do is put on at least the short extension just to make sure that it's getting the full cleaning on that side. And just like clean back to the middle, approximately. And then go around and do the same from the other side, working back towards, rather than trying to like go straight up or anything. Should also try just doing the yellow. Nope, there's mould. Yep. And I'm sure I'll miss parts and I'll have to do extra again, but it's the worst of it. I'm missing big bits all along. I guess we now do a bit of an up and down, then it'll cover over the bits that I've missed from doing it horizontally. Just basically do some grid work. Also, we can just leave it until we're finished doing from the other side as well. And then we'll know for sure how much we've missed. Okay, from here I actually need to do the inside area rather than trying to look up at it, because that just sucks. Then we'll do the rest from the other side. We'll just do this side of this pole as well, may as well. Just do everything I can from this direction, to be perfectly honest. So there's going to be dirt on particular angles, like the inside of the door frame, for example. Just about to say, can I get the doorknob from here? Side of this box. I mean, I would have expected to be able to clean this seat bit entirely from this side. So I don't know what I'm missing on it. Bit underneath the lid, I guess. Yeah, and even turbo isn't quite doing it for me. Well, that's a shame. Turbo our way down the door. There's an annoying little bit there that I can't quite reach down. Zoom. Okay. And once again, just try and get this side of things. Some of the stuff's pretty flat though, to be fair. See if I can get the door in general perhaps from here. Because the door's inset. I won't get the right angle on the left-hand side though. Window frame we might actually need to come in from the other side for. That window popped easily. Quick things. And the rest we'll probably get from the other side anyway. Right. Over halfway there already, so that's pretty good. Should be the window, yes. Frame? No. Apparently not, okay. That we will need to do from the other side then, I guess. Still don't get what else that seat bit over there wants from me from this angle. But never mind. So we'll get this side of that window frame. The windows themselves are really not very demanding at all. The inside edge of that pillar. Bit of the underside of the canopy trim there as well. Okay. We do this side of this pole. Take the extension off again. Right, that's a lot of what I can do from this side done. Ah, I guess I haven't done this bit here actually. Underneath there. Just zoom our way down from here. Hopefully it's strong enough beam since I took the extension off. We'll be able to do that from inside anyway, so I guess that's fine. So throttle, control panel. Probably get that from inside there, but it's always annoying doing things point blank. What more do you want from me on the code? There we go. Control panel. Control box probably needs something from the other side. The helm with the big wheel. We'll need doing from the other side as well, but we'll get what we can from here. Backside from here as well. Get this edge of that disc on the back. And the inside of that wall. Let's do a little bit of a scribble there. And the inside of the combing there. The rest should be done when I'm coming back from the other side, so that's good. Hopefully. Let's see what remains yet to be dinged. Okay, then the deck itself. Do this little spot here. Deck wall presumably is all the bits underneath me. And anything that I've missed, obviously. This stuff in shadow is kind of annoying to try and see any mould bits on that I might have missed. Okay, well, that's pretty good from this side. Not perfect, but pretty good. And now I can see some obvious bits that I missed on the door. May as well get rid of them now. Alright. And of course I fall off. Back we go. And do things from this side. Okay, yeah, so we can easily see the bits that we missed here on the cabin wall itself. Presumably, yep, there we go, the other side of the window frame. The other side of the door frame. Here. Yep. The rest of the door maybe, as well as these window frames. There, sure. The door apparently still missing something. Just a little bit of bottom. The cabin wall, apparently also still missing something. It's the inside of that pillar. Few just little spots on the cabin wall. Ah, there we go. Nice. Good. Now this seat. I really don't see what I'm missing on the seat here even, so it must be the underneath of the lid. So I'm just going to have to get down on my belly on the deck, basically, to actually clean that. It's kind of absurd. Okay, now let's stay crouching, we get a better angle on this. I should put the short extension back on probably. Those are supports. Nice, and the underside. Very nice. This underside is apparently not done yet, so I must have missed a fair bit. Huh. Doesn't wrap around or anything? No. Okay, just a few little bits here and there that I couldn't really see properly, but whatever. Okay. Yeah, short extension just to make sure that I get a good clean on this stuff. Turns out I didn't go halfway, I went most of the way towards me on it, so that's fine. Support, there's the underside, good. Yeah, it starts happening once I finally split town. Methinks he doth protest too much. Cool, got that. The supports needs to be done more from this side. There we go. And then this underside, we're kind of just scribbling away at a little bit, but there's going to be some awkward bits in here as well. Let's take the extension off now. That's quite a lot around the canopy trim still, isn't it? We haven't really done that at all. I think we do that from below actually with the long extension or something. That'll probably make it easier. This presumably we've missed a fair bit that we have to get from the side. Like in behind these poles and everything. Okay, I have no idea where. I don't know what it wants from me for that. Do some of these pole cleans here. Go. And from this side down here. Probably do the deck wall as well, eh? So that pole looks fairly clean to me, but I must have just missed a complete side of it or something. Around here, maybe? Oh, the little back bit down here certainly doesn't help. Ah, yeah. Didn't get it at all from this direction. There we go. I was going to say, still not giving it to me? Got there in the end. And then this one's going to be, yeah, a bit behind. Alright. Bit on the control box here, the helm. In this case, helm's shallow. Here, do the back there, steering wheel from this side and then from the front angle as well. What more from the helm does it want from me? It looks pretty clean now. Bits through the gap in the steering wheel, I guess. The steering wheel itself, it's just so many awkward angles. I guess we just need to turbo it. Control box still wants more. Not quite sure why. Throttle is all rusty on top. And on this side... Good, so that's that. Control box, I can't quite figure out what's still dirty on it. Whatever. Oh, that's the combing done, that's good. So that's the comb over. Now the deck wall. Which I just realised is actually in multiple sections. So that's annoying. Did not realize that. Not that it makes a huge difference, but I realized it was partitioned like that. Because that bit there and that bit there, yeah, showing different amounts, and this bit here is very close to being done. Good, so that's that one. Not sure what else the steering wheel wants from me. Oh, it'll be the underside of it, because I haven't gone down there to actually look up at it. So that's almost certainly the problem there. Clean the deck. Always good to polish your deck thoroughly. Now it's all slippery. So I'm going to guess there's some bits underneath here, which is why it's also not cleaning. No, apparently not. So the deck wall is just being really demanding for some reason. I don't quite get what it wants from me with that, because it looks pretty clean. Some little bits down the bottom here, I guess. But it looks pretty clean. Well, underneath here is definitely why the seat wasn't cleaning on the other side. So we get this one first, hopefully. So close, there we go. And then we can do the underside here, which even the turbo didn't want to get. There we go, easy as it does. So this deck wall. Okay, tab. Right, so I can't even see any blemishes down there, but apparently they're there. Okay, these I can actually see though. Okay, but those I can't. But apparently that's all that it needed. Just some tiny little blemishes on the deck still. Right, the wheel is the underside, I'm guessing. Steering wheel still not done. Yeah. I wonder why. It's just tiny little spots. Maybe from the other side as well or something? I don't know, the steering wheel's not that big. It's just being really nitpicky on some of these things now. Which is really annoying. And same with this helm bit. Steering wheel should be done. Control box should also be done. I don't see anything in that shadow bit there to, there we go, to explain why I wasn't finished, but game just gonna do like that sometimes. Oh, that's that bit done. So this back bit is the helm and not more of the steering wheel. Steering wheel is just going to be a case of just spray with the turbo just to make it finish. Okay, this little bit under here was understandable, I could see that. The deck, there's just like some small little blemishes here and there now. Yeah, so just a few hot spots still that are really, really minor. I don't like to overuse the tab to show dirt thing, but when it's as subtle as this, you can look and look and look and not really see it, then I don't feel I have much choice. There we go, that's the steering wheel done. Okay, that's most of that now finished, I think. Oh, this canopy underside we didn't actually get. Yeah, same deal, like, it's in shadow and I can't actually see that dirt. Alright. Please don't be moldy. Looks like so long as I'm slow enough, it gets rid of it. So that's nice. But also, that canopy bit I was going to do from down below. Okay, time to do this side. Over halfway there, which is nice. It's weird that the gunwale's not yet done. I'm not sure quite what is missing on that either. It's probably just some random little details all around, and it just all adds up. We'll worry about that later, I guess. Do this side, at least it's only 3 panels. Pillar from this angle. So then we just shoot back at it and clean it from the other side. Window. Another case of what's dirt and what's reflection, because I could have sworn that bit at the top was dirt, but it's actually the reflection of like a tree or something. Oops, accidentally pressed a key. Okay, move forward as far as this to do this side of the next window and window frame and pillar and everything. Basically, once I can see the other side of that pillar, we can do this. Zip, 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 zip. Make sure we do the sides of the window frame. And then we can turn to the left and look back. At the window again. Whoop. And now we can do this pillar, hopefully. Yes, good. And now this window frame. The window got done, didn't it? Yep. Yes, window frame. And then crouch and should be... Cabin wall should also complete for me. Any minute now. Ah, there we go. Need to make sure I don't go too big on the angle looking back as well. Yeah, so now I walk forward as far as like halfway down the window to do this, I guess. Come on, pillar. There we go. Inside of the window frame. And the next window frame. So I can do this side of that pillar, which might actually ding from the side now, because I already did the back end of it from the other side. It doesn't quite want to give it to me. There we go. Once again, just have to start questioning it, and then it'll give it to me. Window frame. Window itself. window shortly. No? Apparently missed too much on the actual window. Okay, this one, window frame, and hopefully cabin wall. Yes, good. Now, pillar. Good. Window frame. This part thereof. Okay, I can see the bits of the window that I missed there. Window frame, cabin wall, soon. Come on. What have I missed on that? Ah, of course. There we go. That's everything under here. So now it is just this canopy trim bit. That we could do from down below with an extension or something, but we'll just work our way backwards with it. Why not? If it doesn't give it to me, then I'll go hunting with an extension. And it's not giving it to me. Okay. Well, in that case, anything obvious that I've missed on it? A few bits here, actually. Anything else obvious? Just a few bits around the place. Oh, there's some little bits I can see against the reflection. Did the top of it pretty well, though. At least I thought I did. Did I do the inside of it up here? Yes. Okay, well, I'm not sure what I'm missing on that then now. Not much, it seems, just enough. Let's go back up onto the canopy itself, perhaps. Oh, hello. That's a big bit to have missed. Doing. Maybe a few bits along the side here, or the top here. Yeah, it's just little bits, and like I can see down some spots on the gunwale too, like I was saying, how there'll just be tiny bits that I've missed that all add up, chances are. Seems that's true of both things. In either case, I can't actually see them with the naked eye pretty much, so it's being pretty rude. And now I can't get back up again, probably. No, I have to go around. Whatever. Not quite sure what it wants from me. Which is always really annoying at this point, where you think you've done a really good job, and then it just goes, nope, I'm not going to give you that. And it's such a large feature that spreads around the whole boat, so it's like, I don't know even where to look. Could you give me a hint, game? I don't even know. Okay, and then, yeah, like the gunwale as well. There's just a few scattered bits of orange that highlight, but nothing major. Certainly nothing to really justify not giving me the ding, I feel. Okay, well that's the canopy trim done. It's just tiny little blemishes that I could not see with naked eye. figurehead has a bunch, but that's expected. Oh, the gunwale extends all the way to the bottom down here. Okay, so yeah, I saw the white and just expected that that was something different. But no, that explains why the gunwale's not clean. No such excuse for the canopy trim, but please don't be moldy somehow underneath on the actual hull. There we go. That's what we wanted. Now, gunwale. Oh, we've also got all of the bits underneath the boat down here as well. Guess we should be glad it's on a trailer at least. This side of the rudder done. Which is metal, so it might be rusty, I'm not sure. We've got the keel here. Tiny little propeller. I mean, it doesn't have to go fast, so... Well, maybe if he's running away from his problems that much, but... Good, rudder done. Propeller done. Excellent. Keel we want to do after doing the hull. You can kind of section it up based on where the stands are of the trailer. I'm trying to remember what the next map is now. I know there's the monster truck soon, I think. Which is not too big, but I suspect is going to be really annoying. Like, it'll probably have ingrained stains as well that this washer will struggle with, so even though it's not a huge map, it'll probably just take forever. You may find a few people asking questions over the coming days, months and years. Well, I will answer them honestly. Especially if they pay me. Just tell them you don't know where I went, only that I went by car. Yeah, no. You're only paying me for cleaning. You're not paying me enough for hush money. Magnificus. Well, that's that half done, pretty much. We'll do the ornamentation and stuff along with the figurehead. We'll try and do those bits last. Excuse me, can I walk around the trailer, please? More like magnificus. Why's it got a sort of outliney thing around it? I don't know if it's meant to or not. Like the nameplate is meant to be a separate piece. It's kind of weird. Try to make sure I'm getting right down to the bottom there. There's a curve. Doesn't go down to a point, I don't think. Droplets like it's hot. At least the hull's a really huge piece as well, so hopefully it'll be reasonably forgiving. Give me a ding without me having to hunt too much. Unlike the canopy trim. Yes. Hey, perfect. So, keel, gold trims, and figurehead. That's all that I've got left. That's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted to see. That's one bit of the keel done, I would suspect. Second side. Now, this isn't as large a feature, so it might be more demanding. But hopefully not too bad. Okay, it's being demanding. Come on, game. There we go, good. Right, now, the gold trim. Try and clean without being too dazzled, there we go. To the bottom of the figurehead here as well. Bottom and front, cool. Around the trailer. Gold trim. I feel that the figurehead should be last. That should be the achievement for this one. What? Okay, I was about to say, why are you not giving it to me? It looked like it was still really dirty, but it just went down really quickly. Okay. Now, how much more of the figurehead actually needs to be cleaned? Quite a lot, apparently. That's concerning. Ah, I've missed the front of it. Can I even get a good look at that? I will just pogo. Boing, boing, boing. Ah, I want to stand on that bit if I can. There we go. So you just got a black eye. It doesn't want to let me clean the eye. Okay. That's weird. It doesn't want to let me clean that eye properly. Oh, there we go. It's just struggling to get a... I still have the short extension on. That won't help. There we go. That's better. Don't need an extension when I'm standing this close. All the folds of the hat. Why would you make a design like that? There's more bits that need to be done as well, it seems. Come on. Almost done. It's just such an annoying shape. More hat folds and stuff, probably. So close. So close. Come on. Why do you have to be such an annoying shape? Make your figurehead something a bit more solid. I can see there's dirt all on the inside of the hat bit there. To be fair, I don't know how demanding they're going to be about bits to reflect that. Maybe there's just some larger chunk that I've missed somewhere. But I'm not seeing anything. What about from here? Can I see anything different from here? Yeah, some. It's hard to see anything with a naked eye though that I've missed, so just having to spam tab. Really wish you could change the highlight color, because the orange does not show up well against the gold. There we go. Nice. Oh, and there we go. Monster truck shows up now. Okay. Time lapse. Whee! Round and round and round we go. Nice. Should that cursed ungrateful cat show its face at any point, it's yours. I wash my hands of the thing. How rude. I'm not a fan of the cat either, but, well, there's a monster truck cat. Okay, that will do for that map. Time for a break.